So we're definitely getting closer to the moment everyone's been waiting on. A lot of people have been asking in the comment section of different videos, are there any updates? And the truth is there have not been any. Of course, I've tried to continue to do videos and give little insights on different things that I see in this period of waiting, but we did just get an update. That is about the testnet. So in this video today, I'm going to explain what the testnet is basically, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons what it's for. But one thing this is a good sign of is that we are getting closer to the official launch, and I do urge you to get involved in this testnet. It's going to give you a chance to have more of an understanding of what's going to go on when it's actually time to launch. And I'm going to make sure to put links to pretty much everything in the description, so make sure to take a look at those, read the articles. It will answer some of the questions that you'll probably have. And of course, as always, leave any comments and I will try my best to answer those as well. So for starters, reason number 1, the main reason for a testnet is to work out the bugs and get a chance to, test out the project in a real world environment. Of course, the reason for that is very important. If you just go ahead and start and launch, you can almost bet everything on it that there's going to be problems. This is going to be big for Cardano's network as far as the transaction speeds and things of that nature. So for that reason, it's very important that they test this out, get a feel, and then they can fix that, or at least try to fix that before the actual launch. And it really is going to keep down on frustration come launch day. Doesn't mean that everything on launch day will be perfect, but you certainly have a better chance of it going smooth and without a hitch if you actually test it out beforehand. So that's the biggest reason they're wanting to do this testnet. I think it's a great idea. Also, when it comes to this testnet, there's a form. It's going to be down in the description. You'll see the link to it. You're going to be able to use this form, fill it out, and provide any information on issues that you feel there were with the testnet. So that's also a part of the first reason, and being able to give feedback to the team so that they can make those adjustments. So they're not just doing it and then gonna fix it just from their angle. They're also gonna take into perspective the angle of those who are actually using it, which is the most important part, obviously, because that's the supporters in the community of SundaeSwap. Second, what you have to remember is there's a lot more behind the scenes than us just throwing ADA into the ISO or hopping onto the DEX and just trying to do some swaps. Everything has to be set up correct to facilitate that. So for that reason, the second reason is this is the perfect opportunity for training. If you've seen my other videos on it, the scoopers were selected. Those are going to be the ones that contribute to the network. We've got the ISO and really the fundamental backdrop of the project in terms of being able to make sure that this is a decentralized project. They're going to be able to be onboarded slowly and trained to make sure that on behalf of those scoopers that were selected with the vote, that they know what they need to do and that there's no issues from their side as well. So that is extremely important. So to start this off, the Sundae team will be running the original nodes themselves, which makes perfectly good sense because they are starting it off. This is very common in crypto and with the launch of projects. Then through the training, they will start to slowly offboard those onto the community, those that were chosen to run the project. So it'll be a slow process to be able to do that the right way and make sure everything's going good. So that's a crucial part of this. And also with that comes decentralization. So that's what everybody's looking for in this project. Want it to be decentralized. It is a DEX, and they will start the process of offboarding those nodes throughout and making them decentralized. Third, the testnet is going to help identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies. So I mentioned it earlier. You have to think about how big this is for Cardano. This is really going to boost network activity. And for that reason, it's going to be a good test for Cardano as well. So I think that's really, really important to remember. This doesn't just affect SundaeSwap. this affects Cardano in the overall ecosystem. Think about what Uniswap did to Ethereum. There were already scaling problems with Ethereum. Then you take a massive DEX with all those transactions per day, and as busy as it is, it really caused gas fee issues, speed issues across the entire network. So just remember, this isn't just about SundaeSwap. This is about the whole Cardano ecosystem. And this is what we want. We want to finally see Cardano get to this point. So that's another good reason for the testnet. And here's what the team says about this. Cardano, being at the start of its DeFi lifecycle, has set the network parameters such as block size, CPU limit, and memory limit conservatively. As the team at IOG has communicated recently, they intend to raise these limits slowly and carefully over time. As part of their process to raise these limits further, they first want to observe extended periods of heavy traffic in the testnet environment and monitor the fundamental performance metrics of the network. This is a chance for them to gradually ratchet up things to get it into the full environment that it's going to be. So when it comes down to the actual testnet, without further ado, here is how everyone in the SundaeSwap community can help and get involved. Once the testnet goes live, use our faucet to grab a set of play tokens. Expect bugs. That's what the testnet is for. And this is the one that everyone's had tons of questions on, so they're answering this question now. Using your Roy or Nami, swap these play tokens around, decide which flavor you like best, and try to get as many as you can. Or stay diversified and balance your portfolio carefully. Provide your feedback to us. So there you go. At launch, yes, you will be able to use your Roy. I think everybody already knew you would be able to use the Nami wallet. As far as the feedback, provide your feedback to us about your experience and what you would like to see via this form. And I put that form down in the description. Something else they also go on to say is, as far as for developers, they encourage developers to create a pool within the testnet. So if you're interested in that as a developer, you certainly can do that. And this is just a big milestone. When you get to the point of a testnet, the project is pretty much ready to go. But it is an important step. So I am glad that we are here. I know a lot of people wish that this had have launched already. I think everybody does. But truthfully, the best way to do it is to do it the right way. So that is the latest update for SundaeSwap. It looks like the testnet is here. Remember, it's going to be Sunday, December the 5th. I didn't see anything in terms of a time. I'm sure they'll have some more updates before that. But if nothing else, this is kind of a warning to everyone that, hey, this thing's about to launch pretty soon. And also make sure that you're ready. I mean, at the end of the day, make sure you've kind of studied up on it. You have your own strategy on how you want to operate things come launch day, whether you're going to get straight into the DEX, are you going to do the ISO? And what I have seen is many people have already staked their ADA into those pools. I did do a video about the DEX or the ISO, which you would choose, and you don't have to choose. It's just really was posing the question, which way do you think is going to be the best way to get some gains? So you are able to go ahead and do that. It is going to be saturated, but rewards are rewards. And remember, you do get ADA rewards the same way you would if you weren't in one of those chosen 30 pools. So the choice is up to you. There is a lot of hype behind this project. I think everybody knows that by now. And I'm excited because I know what this has done for other layer 1 projects. So the time is here. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment. Do me a favor, hit the like button. It really helps. If you're not subscribed to Perry Unlikely, consider doing so. A lot of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching the content, and I'll see you next time.